happy Sunday and happy Easter. I hope you're having a good time. Now it's time for some good vibes with Good Times, and I have someone very, very special joining us. Well, she is pretty and very talented, has a huge fan following and quite a lineup of films. I'm talking about Mrunal Thakur. I may as well just end the suspense.
There you are. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I'm so happy we're doing this live session. I finally went into my, my room and I actually put some eyeliner on me and I feel good about it.
Your fans from Indonesia have been sending me messages all morning. So the first question they want to know is, how are you dealing with quarantine and what are you doing so as not to get bored?
Well, I'm just watching a lot of stuff, making sure that, I kind of prepare for my next role. Also, one series that is on, I'm binging on as of now is Money Heist. Season 4 dropped in, so I had to start all over from season 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's pretty interesting. And apart from that, I'm also, making the most out of it, trying to do yoga, spending time with my family, trying to make sure that my mental health is taken care of, and yeah.
But you've been so busy. I mean, we've been seeing your pictures, you're shooting in and basically living in and out of a suitcase. So how are you dealing with this lockdown and self-isolation?
There are so many corners in my house which I never knew. I would feel so relaxed and so peaceful. And I found those small little corners, I would just go and enjoy my 6 p.m. coffee, and I've realized that 6:20 is the time where all the birds leave, and I was like, wow, this is quite peaceful. I've forgotten what my room looks like in the afternoon, so I'm happy I'm spending time at home.
So what is your day like? I know you'd written somewhere, I was seeing your Insta chat where you said, once after I have done my workout, my jhadu pocha, then I'll think about it.
Well, I have a to-do list, somewhere where I had made sure, because we are 3 siblings, we always end up fighting. So yeah, there you go. So we have this thing and we have segregated all the work so that there's no fight, there are no arguments. So routine is pretty much like clean the house, do workout, watch. I'm hating the fact that I'm binge watching it because I end up, I don't really spend a lot of time reading them, which I hate the most, but I'm making sure that I'm trying to read. I hate reading, but I'm really, really trying to read and spend my time with my family, with my mom and dad. I think because of this lockdown, I'm spending my time with mom and dad. I have not seen them together, the entire family together, since years, except Diwali and other festivals.
So I guess we all needed this time to just bond with each other and, just find that connect, emotional connect.
Yeah. I'm bonding with my brother. He's helping me to play Fortnite, this game. And I really didn't understand why people are so crazy. Now I understand that it is insane. It is lovely. And, the moment you get that victory royale, it's like, oof. The best feeling in the world. He's also trying to make some music, so he's making me a part of it. So I'm bonding with him, so it's really nice.
So any new skill that you've picked up, because everybody's trying a hand at something they had been putting in the back burner?
Sorry?
Any new skill that you've picked up, because everybody's trying to pick up some new skill or thing that they had put in the back burner?
Yeah, it's really funny, but I used to do crochet,
Wow.
My friends used to tease me, what, are you pregnant? You're doing crochet for your kid? And I was like, no, nothing like that. It's just that one of my co-actor used to do crochet work and I picked it up, and I just found out when I was cleaning my wardrobe, I found this huge bag of woolen threads, and I kind of picked it up and I was like, let me do something. So it's in the process. YouTube is the best thing. I've been taking a lot of tutorials. I recently discovered about face yoga, and I realized that when you work out, you only take care of your body, your upper body, lower body, but nobody cares about your face. And when I was exercising, when I was following those tutorials on YouTube, I realized that each and every muscles, it pains. after the end of the workout session, and I was like, bravo, face yoga is something that I am regularly doing.
So somebody, one of your friends has asked, how is the yoga, oh no, how is the skipping going?
Oh, I really tried doing skipping. I'm learning though, so I just make sure that I keep working. I mean, I just keep skipping as much as I can until I get tired without hurting my knees. So it's alternate days. I've just stopped uploading videos because I'm trying to compile those transition videos together, and there will be a day where all the videos come out, boom, boom, boom. And
so, I mean, let me ask your fan questions. A lot of people have been posting comments. What was it like working with Shahid Kapoor in Jersey? There have been at least like 10 questions altogether.
Oh, he's a sweetheart. He's lovely and he's so supportive. I never thought I would be working with Shahid. I think the first thing I told him when I met him, I was like, I had a crush on you. Oh my God. And it was quite, it was surreal. It felt like a dream. And I think the reason why I am in Bollywood industry of iconic films, and I have loved all his films, and what versatile actor he is. So I learn a lot from him. He's fantastic co-actor, and he's a great human being.
So are you a cricket fan though?
Cricket fan, of course. I'm going to share all my cricket pictures when I used to take my brother watch finals and T20, and oh God, I was a big fan of Virat Kohli, and that's how I fell in love with cricket. I think that's the fact. Every girl who liked Virat, unfortunately,
Virat Kohli.
See, and Jersey happened. Look, it's amazing. I mean, I'm happy that
Somebody's written, love
I'm
your
aware of
performance with Hrithik in Super 30.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know the comments are just like going on and on and on. Yeah, thank you so much for appreciating my work.
So April from Jakarta has written, is it true you are in a film with Ayushmann, Stree Yog Vibha?
I would love to work with him, but as of now, I'm just working at home on my skills like Jhadu Pucha Bartan. So I'm hoping to work with him. Let's see.
And Fari also again from Indonesia has written, who is your inspiration and which is your favorite film? Favorite movie and who is your inspiration?
My favorite movie. There are lots, but Jab We Met is one of my favorite films.
So somebody's asked, Ammulu, I hope I got the name right, has asked, well, which was the one thing that you consider has added to your success? One thing that has actually has helped in your success?
I think being humble, being down to earth, and being kind. It always adds on, People always remember you as a good person, and that does make a huge difference.
And Chandu has asked the toughest decision you've ever had to make.
The toughest decision. Personally, there was, I flew back from LA, and there was a time where, my dad was admitted in the hospital. It might sound a little filmy, but it was a little difficult to sign on those forms when he had to go for his surgery, CUBT, and that was really tough. That situation, the entire situation was tough for me. And career-wise, there were a couple of films that I wanted to be a part of, but I couldn't. But then I realized that if I let that go project now, maybe something better would come out. So letting that go was really difficult for me.
And someone else has, what are the questions? A lot of questions regarding Jersey and Shahid Kapoor constantly. And
yeah, they love Shahid.
Love you, Sonia. They loved you and love you, Sonia. And Toofan. So you had just wrapped up Toofan just a few days before the lockdown, is it?
Yeah. Well, Love Sonia, I just posted about Love Sonia that it's available on Hotstar and on iTunes outside India. So I'm really getting a lot of comments on Love Sonia that they are really liking my performance. So thank you very much for that, guys. And I got really lucky, because right before the lockdown, we wrapped up Toofan. And I was really happy about the fact that, there's no like 5-day, 10-day work, which is like a spillover. But I also miss the team. It was the best experience. I mean, I really miss Toofan set.
And you even chopped your hair for it. A lot of people said you look like Naomi Watts, right?
Naomi Scott.
Naomi Scott, sorry. Watt and Scott.
Well, yeah. So I was just sitting on a chair. I was just getting my hair done from Avan contractor who's styling me for Toofan. And I was just on Instagram and I saw Naomi Scott's profile and I was like, who's this? This girl I've seen somewhere. And I looked at her haircut and I looked at Avan and she's like, I said, that's it. So I'm happy because great comments. It's really difficult to A, maintain long hair. B, I had to go through that transformation, because Toofan was, Love Sonia was short, Super 30 was in long hair. I wanted to, there needs to be a break or there needs to be a transformation. And we need to change that thing, कि Bollywood actresses ऐसे लंबे बाल में ही होती है, ऐसे जरूरी नहीं है. छोटे बालों में भी हो सकती है.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं हो सकती? There's somebody called Hrithika who's been going on saying, Bulbul say hello, Bulbul say hello.
Hi Hrithika. पता है मुझे सब लोग मृणाल नहीं बोलते. They only call me Bulbul. So I think Bulbul is my second name. Hi guys.
And somebody's asked, Toofan or Super 30, which one is closer to your heart?
Hey, this is a very difficult one. I think Toofan.
What was it like working as Farhan Akhtar though?
There's a scene, I'm not going to reveal much details, but there was a scene where I was absolutely supposed to not react. And having him perform in front of me, my eyes were filled up with tears and I was like, shit, I'm not supposed to react, but then it's just that you can't control, he's natural. I think he's really natural. And all the times we would talk about old films and, the experience does matter a lot. I have learned a lot from others' experience. So I'm blessed to have him as my co-actor. And I can't wait for the world to see both of us together.
And somebody's asked, since you said you have a crush on Shahid Kapoor, what was it like sharing screen space with him? What happened when you came face to face for the first time?
It was quite an experience. When I went to some other location, I was supposed to meet him for the first time, and I ended up. I was like 5 minutes late, and I parked my car somewhere else, and we had to go somewhere else, and I reached the wrong location. So all we did was like just get into a rickshaw somehow because we were running late, and when we found out this is the wrong location, we got into the rickshaw. We reached and we climbed 3 floors and we just ended up laughing. We're like, do you know, we just took a rickshaw to meet you. And also I am a big fan of you, and I was like laughing like a bozo. So, but I was way too nervous when I met him for the first time. But he's exactly the same, yeah. Like he's fun the way he is. Like I remember I loved him in Vivaha. Since that day, I was like, Jiju chahiye to aisa hi chahiye. So I just couldn't believe he's amazing. He's just amazing.
Somebody's also asked, Jersey and Toofan, both sports films. So what was that like?
Difficult because sports film, again, it was very difficult for me to differentiate. I mean, it was quite a task. When people said that, why are you doing both the sports film? I think that was my challenge. It was really difficult for me to make sure that, Toofan character is different and Jersey character is different and not mix it up. So I just hope that the audience like me in different shades in sports film. Yeah.
And also somebody's asked uncertainty, since you've got this roster of movies ahead, 2020 was to be this busy year. Now, does that give you the sense of, is there a sense of uncertainty with all this that's happening around us?
Yeah, anything is uncertain. You don't know. I think the fact that when a person leaves the house, we don't know if that person is going to come back or not. Life is so uncertain. And situations like these, all you have to, I'm just trying to be positive. I'm just trying to be, not think about what's going to happen tomorrow, but live in the present. Because most of the times we forget to enjoy our today. So I'm just making sure that I'm spending my time with my family, being with my mom and dad, asking my mom what was her childhood like. I never knew all these things. I just found out today that there was my mom's friend who was into films and acting back then, and so I asked her, why didn't you try? She's like,
What was her response?
Exactly. How did you say? I don't know. You think I should have tried? Maybe, but that time, acting was not supported. Parents used to not support the career. It was very difficult for girls out there. So she said, "Hey, you're an actor. That's all matters the most to me."
And when did you realize you wanted to become an actor? When was that ting moment that मैं यही करूँगी?
There was a documentary which I was supposed to shoot and didn't happen. I was in my 12th grade and I did my medical entrance exam, CET. I scored really good marks in that test, 168 or something. And then I realized that BDS is something that I don't want to do. I don't want to be a dentist. That docudrama didn't happen, but I had gone for an audition with my father, and my dad saw me acting there, and he was like, "Can you act? Like, wow, this is amazing." So that kind of kept the fact that he asked me the question, "Can you act?" That kind of kept me going, and I was like, "Dad, I want to change my profession. I want to be into the media field," and that's how BMM happened. And in the midst of BMM, went for an audition and it happened. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give a shout out to all my friends. Adam is here. Ashia is here. Everybody's here. Everybody, hello guys.
And also your fans from Indonesia wrote to me to tell you that they love you a lot and they're very, very happy for you.
I was supposed to travel to Indonesia, but then it didn't work out because I had to shoot for Jersey. But I promise, through your media, I'm going to tell them that I promise you guys that I'm going to come back to Indonesia soon.
What is the one thing you're going to do once the lockdown is over and everything is back to normal? The first thing that you're going to do?
Catch a flight to Chandigarh and start shooting because I miss it. I really miss that.
And one thing that you are craving, one thing that's made this lockdown has made you realize, this isolation, everybody is realizing something or the other.
I stepped down to buy groceries. I stepped down day before yesterday, and then I realized that there was no one, under my building except the security guard, and hats off to them for taking care of us. But there was no one. I remember, when we would just be hanging out, niche, downstairs, people would not even greet each other, just be in their phones or whatever, But today I understand that conversation, be it just good night, good morning, or how are you doing okay? That I kind of miss that. I can't wait to go down and just chat with people, like strangers, and just want to make them smile. I think I crave that. I crave going down, meeting, seeing people. It just feels weird when you see the empty streets.
And now, have you realized people are way nicer these days with each other because they are not face to face? They're way nicer to each other now.
Yeah. Because we realize, now we realize. I hope this time ends soon. 2 weeks again extended the lockdown, but it's for the good, so I'm happy.
So somebody's asked, would you like to work with Hrithik again?
Of course. I mean, yes. That goes without saying. Would love to work with him.
So the actor you really want to work with and the director you really want to work with on your wish list?
Shahrukh. And director, I am really fond of Sanjay Leela Bansali and his the way he directs, the way he shows his set, his actors, the characters, the music. I think one day I would really want to be part of his film.
And last question, Amol was asked, what was that one moment when you realized, yes, I've made it?
What is that one moment?
Moment when you realized that, yes, I have made it.
I think the day when I entered and Love Sonia trailer released, I think that was 25th of August 2018. When I entered the house and my mom was standing with a thali and to just make that, take out the nazar and all of that, and they were really proud. Rasul Pukoti sir spoke to my mother and told her that she's a star. But I was really hoping to hear from my mom, but she didn't because the film Love Sonia was so difficult for her to, digest. So she didn't really say anything. And I just told Russell sir that I will be a star the day my mother tells me that, yes, you're a star. That's when I'll believe her.
Has she said so?
She's proud of me, but she's not said it yet. So I'm just working harder.
She will soon, and somebody just written they watched Batla House for the 15th time only because of you.
Wow, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. Really, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrunal. You really have very, very nice fans. And it's a reflection on the person, because when the fans are nice, the person that they idolize is nice too, because they're very positive people. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you. Be safe. Take care of your health.
And any advice you want to give everybody out there, because many people are alone, they're craving contact, mental health is an issue. Any message you want to give out?
Yeah, I just want to tell them that, guys, if your mental health is gone for a toss, trust me, even my mental health is gone for a toss. So the only thing that we could do is through all these social networking sites, if we could post and be nicer to people, motivate them, encourage them, things would be better, no? So be safe and just be home. That's all I want to tell people. And thank you for loving me so much.
And जाते जाते ये बता दो आपका फेवरेट फूड क्या है? ये किसी ने पूछा है फेवरेट फूड.
मेरा फेवरेट खाना है मेरी माँ के हाथ का पूरन पोली और खीर. मतलब एक पूरन पोली मैं बहुत खाती हूँ. किसी के जब भी किसी का बर्थडे आता है, so I feel like, okay, thank God, अब पूरन पोली बनेगी, So I just had पूरन पोली on my dad's birthday, so I'm really happy about that. That's my favorite food. And go-to food is dal khichdi. That's all my favorite.
As desi as it gets, and khichdi is the best.
Khichdi is the best. Varan bhat, toop, lonza and papad, like Maharashtrian's favorite.
Thank you so much, Mrunal. Pleasure talking to you, and we'll see you in person soon.
Real soon. You take care of your health. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.